He in trouble.
I'm gonna tell HR.
Aren't you HR?
No, why the fuck you say that? I'm not HR. No, I should not be the closest thing we have to HR.
The owner can't be HR. Someone else has to be.
You or Tim, it's definitely not him.
No, the only thing I've ever said is, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't say that.
And he's HR.
That's the most HR thing everyone says there.
You're giving me like Toby from The Office vibes right
That's
now.
not great. Oh no! You know he's secretly a serial killer. What? Have you heard that rumor?
Yeah, when
That's a terrible rumor, dude.
You know, like what was it? The straight and Scranton
yeah,
Strangler? And you know how he got scrambled? All right, and welcome back to Stumptown Reincarnated as a podcast.
Okay, so a little bit off camera, we were actually talking about that a little bit. Do you guys like that name? Because in my head, I've been calling it That Time I Was Reincarnated as a podcast, based off a bit like a couple.
Podcaster.
Podcaster.
Reincarnated as a podcast.
No, we can't.
No, we were reincarnated as a podcast.
No.
Okay. What do you guys think though?
Like you're podcast.
I like that. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
isekais are on the rise, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
isekais
They're on the
been
rise.
rise.
They're kind of being out shown in
There's
some
like
places.
at least 3 isekais animes per season that comes out. So
Damn.
There's a lot.
yeah, there's a lot.
You know, we got a couple comments, like 5 or 6. I was like, damn, you guys love isekai so much.
We're
All the
Delulu.
stuff.
We just
Straight
want to
Delulu.
go in a different world.
I've never seen Isekai, I'm just saying.
You have seen an
You-
isekai. Yeah, you
name
seen
an isekai that he has seen.
Inuyasha. Like, that's an isekai, right?
Really?
No, he didn't really die and get
He
reincarnated.
doesn't.
I mean,
It's not. It's like it's a different world, but it doesn't.
It's not an isekai where
What?
like
I know what
most
an isekai
isekais.
is.
Okay, most isekais they die and they get reincarnated.
Yeah.
I mean, by
Or
the
they
lot.
get like they get teleported.
Alright, we're gonna keep.
Well, actually, I might take that statement back. There are some isekais where they just travel to the different
Like
worlds. They were like teleported.
Inuyasha.
Or Sword Art Online,
Like,
technically.
Sword Art Online's an isekai.
Is it an
Yes,
isekai?
I mean, kind of.
I guess.
It's
yeah.
for sure an isekai. It's like what kicked off the isekai genre. And speaking of
I guess Inuyasha is an isekai, but we
Yeah.
put it in that way. Let us know what
Is
you
it an
think.
isekai shonen? You know what I'm saying?
Some.
Do you know what a shonen is?
Mm-mm.
It's-
I actually Jump, the comic book, the magazine.
Yeah.
relevant. Relevant.
Yeah. Alright, speaking of shonens, what is the best Studio Ghibli movie?
Prince Mononoke, hands down.
Princess Mononoke.
Spirited
hands-
Away.
Spirited Away.
Oh, so it's a
Spirited
2v2.
Alright, let's debate it real quick then.
Tell me why Spirited Away is.
So I just
Cheers.
love the music so much from there, especially the song "Always with Me" or "Always with You," and they have the musical, the live action musical, which is just so fucking good.
Okay.
Like the movie is a live action?
No, yeah, they make a
They did-
live
I heard-
action musical of the movie.
Oh. Okay, that'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool. All right, well, I'm gonna let you know right now. Princess Mononoke is the best Studio Ghibli movie out there because,
Disagree.
you don't even know my
Disagree.
reasons yet. So,
Sorry, but before we go further, is it Ghibli or Ghibli? Which one are we going with?
Ghibli? Ghibli? I'm a fob.
Me too. We'll let the comment section decide who they
Now
yell at
you
us, right?
decide.
Anyway,
But,
sorry.
okay, so Princess Mononoke is the best movie. I'm not Studio Ghibli movie, hands down, because it teaches you about love, war, good and bad. It gets you connected with spirits and nature as one. Like, what more can you get? And it's a little gory too, you know. And you get really cute animals. Like, come on, Yakul is really cute. Moro is super cute, and a badass mom.
You don't think No Face is cute though?
Yeah, that guy. He's not ugly. He's unique.
I feel like Prince Mononoke is up there because, I mean, in lots of Ghibli movies, you see like really strong feminine characters, but you know what I'm saying. But like, she's just like on a different level. She's just like straight up fighting with the wolves alongside wolves. So it's like, I feel like it's environmentalist, feminist vibes.
Yeah.
Really kind of, yeah. You know
But
what
she's
I'm
in the
saying?
way of progress though.
No.
Like Lady Eboshi did nothing wrong.
She
I know
fought
about
for the
that.
humans. but killed the Earth.
She
But
gave
killed the Earth in the process.
she gave refuge to like prostitute and like
She did. She did.
slaves and stuff.
She did, and she did to give those women a good life.
She's an entrepreneur.
Yeah, but it's not like the people.
And
can be
that's what it's
problematic
about
and-
in America. Entrepreneurism.
Alright.
all right. Okay. Well, what are your top 3 movies?
Of all time?
No, of Studio Ghibli.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Alright, of all time. 2008 Transformers.
Oh, all right, Mecca.
Spirited Away for sure,
Okay.
and then Princess Mononoke. Yeah, it's really good. And then I really like the new one, The Boy and the Heron. I actually really like that one.
I fell asleep during the movies.
What? Actually, I did too, but
Nobody said
Why did you watch it? I thought I had a friend. Like,
I think I fell asleep when he walked through that portal, and then suddenly I woke up. He was like catching this giant fish.
That's what happened in the portal. Actually, I wouldn't know. I didn't watch it.
Is Spirited Away an isekai? By the definition, then.
I would say so.
I would say so. Yeah, they did go
More so
to
than-
a different
Okay.
world, like the spirit world.
Well, the
you
boy and
know?
the heron is isekai too. Then by that logic.
They went through a portal. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why we like isekai so much.
Well, I feel like part of like a cornerstone of isekai is that they have to start a new life, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
So I feel like Spirited Away kind of captures that because she has to literally start a new life. And
Okay.
that's like part of the movie. Whereas I feel like maybe Inuyasha is like, it's still like a different life, but she goes back to her, like she goes back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like she.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. Okay, so take like a Studio Ghibli film, right? Like that kind of setup, and apply it to a different anime. So like, you know, like how would a JJK work in that world, or how would like a Demon Slayer work?
I
you know?
think like Frieren would be a really good version of
yeah,
it, like
yeah,
Studio
yeah.
Ghibli. You know,
Yeah.
like I feel like they have kind of the same elements, like friendship, some battles, of course. Yeah, really cute characters. Got some powers.
I would think Demon Slayer will also make a good film.
Yeah, you think so?
It's like almost Princess Mononoke like.
I agree with that. Yeah,
There'd be a lot more classical music.
there definitely would be. Yeah.
How would Dragon Ball work in it?
Huh.
I feel like they would have to
Like
like
the art style.
yeah,
The art style and the plot.
and I feel like they
Dragon
would.
Ball Z's plot isn't nearly as
Yeah.
deep as any Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
I
And that's
agree.
coming from a long-time Dragon Ball Z lover. It's just plot just isn't very deep. It's just there's a strong guy you gotta beat, and it's just this long-ass story until they beat him.
Yeah, and I feel like they would have to emphasize less of like the Saiyan alien stuff and more of like the early Dragon Ball or Journey to the West kind of vibes.
Yeah.
you know? Like more emphasize on that.
I feel like if it were to be Dragon Ball Z, I think it would be like from Goku's beginning. I think that would be like a
Yeah.
really cool kind of thing. Like, you know, him with the tail
Yeah.
flying on his
Well,
cloud.
Dragon Ball Z just has these like action scenes that don't match Ghibli movies, right? So it'd be like the action scenes would be a significantly smaller part of the movie,
Yeah.
whereas Dragon Ball Z is I don't know what 90% action and the rest is filler.
Yeah.
Or Krillin, or it could be like based on Krillin, like his story. Oh, speaking of Krillin,
What?
do you guys know who we have? Oh, should we tell them?
Yeah,
Should
go
we tell
for it,
them?
yeah.
Should we
Don't-
tell them?
yeah,
Or should
don't
we just
tease
spring it on
us.
them?
Nice.
Okay,
Don't tease
we
us.
have the voice actor for Krillin and all the Digimon, all this other stuff. He's gonna come into the store. He's gonna do some fun stuff in store.
Wow, that's awesome.
He's gonna get into a podcast with us.
Oh,
right.
that's so exciting.
Oh.
We had Krillin's voice actor. There was part of me that was really hoping it was the Japanese version,
No.
because you know that's
We
the
can't-
same voice actor as Luffy.
Yeah, we
in
can't
One
afford
Piece.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they are. It's
We can
awesome.
barely afford Brian.
I was
Mhm.
watching the Japanese version. I was like, Krillin sounds really familiar. Where do I know that voice? And then I watched an episode of One Piece. I was like, oh my god! And I looked it up online, and yeah, they're the same voice actor.
That's so awesome. I never
Yeah,
knew
she's great.
that.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. But that's cool. English is cool
Whoa,
too.
I can't go back.
Yeah, you look great.
Krillin beat Master Roshi as being the worst Dragon Ball Z character.
Master
Come on.
Oshi did not age well.
All I know, he's a perv.
Yeah. Would a live action Studio Ghibli movie hit the same way? You guys think?
You know, from what I've seen with a lot of live action animes, besides like, you know, One Piece being really good, I feel like it just makes the anime kind of like looks really bad. Like Death Note.
Dragon Ball Evolution
Bleach?
was really good. Okay.
It's the best Dragon Ball Z adaptation.
I haven't seen it, so I can't
top
say.
one.
It's top 3.
Chow Yun Fat.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Well,
that's
and
Russian.
then there's already a live action of Spirited Away, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen that? I
didn't know
personally
that.
haven't.
It's on actually HBO Max. It's actually really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
like
didn't
rate out
know.
of 10, like compared to the anime.
Compared to the anime, honestly, people hate me for this. I prefer it over the anime.
What?
I'm serious.
Swear.
I just
Yeah.
lost all credibility in that early argument. Why did you say that? We lost all
No, it's still
credibility
Spirited
now.
Away. Just a different
I'm
adaptation.
switching. I'm wrong, guys. Princess Mononoke.
3, 2, 1.
Well, but actually, do you think Princess Mononoke will work as like a Star Wars-esque long movie type of
Okay, you
thing?
got me back now.
Well,
Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm hooked.
You know, I feel like when it comes to live actions and a crossover with any Ghibli movie, I think it has to go with the cinematography, right? Because that's what makes any Ghibli movie. Like, look at Ponyo, right? It's like some of those scenes are just like, wow, look at the art, you know? So I feel like if they could capture that, like the essence of what a Ghibli movie is, and the cinematography, then I feel like it'd be worth it. But if it's just like a normal video, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be done well. But it's all in the execution.
Well, has anyone seen the Broadway musical of Lion King?
Yes,
I have not.
So you know how they do all the effects and stuff with like these fabric and like people dressing. That's pretty much how that is, but for Spirited Away. So the way they do Haku the dragon and all the my favorite scene was when they're giving the water spirit a bath by watching live action music. It's actually really cool how they do it.
Wait, are we talking about a play or are we talking
It's a
about...
It's like
musical.
a musical, like a Broadway musical.
Sorry, I started eating this. And I didn't hear anything on Game my own chewing. My bad. If they were going to make a movie about your life, how would it look about your life?
Oh,
Tell us.
it would be
I want
fucked
to
up.
hear. Tell me about you guys. How it would go.
My life,
Yeah, like how would it? How
I
would
think-
it play?
coming from a pretty, I think it kind of would, I don't know, that's a really good question. I came from a really big family in poverty, and I think it would capture my poor life growing up into now what I do as a really big girl job, and I'm not going to disclose that. And then also, I don't know, like I think my life would be pretty interesting. I've done a bunch of activities, done a lot of cheerleading and
Oh.
hosting a bunch of like parties, and I don't know, I feel like it'd be pretty cool. And then just the art style of my life, man, that'd be great. Love to see that.
Okay.
I was thinking mine would be more like Ponyo, but in the U.S. Navy.
Oh,
That'd be really cool.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's a great idea. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
might
say
have to
this.
do that.
People hate me. The Navy is the nerdiest branch in the U.S. military.
Really?
Actually, it was actually what really got me into reading manga and playing Magic the Gathering and all that stuff was in the Navy
Whoa, I never knew that. That's awesome.
because it's full of nerds.
What about you?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think if I were gonna have, are we talking just like any movie or a Studio Ghibli movie?
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli.
Okay. I don't know. Well, I feel like Ghibli movies never like are consistently sad. You know what I'm saying? Like usually it's like up and down. So I feel like that I could probably work with something like that.
Grave of the
I had a
Firefly.
really- yeah, well, I mean, true.
That's
true.
Pretty
But
sad.
that's like one.
All right, so I guess the next question I have for you guys, who would you guys consider to be the worst Studio Ghibli character?
The worst? Ooh.
The people in the bathhouse in Spirited Away.
Like
Wow.
the old lady.
yeah,
Like I
like-
forgot her name.
Yubaba?
But
But
Yubaba.
she ends up being like decent, right? She ends up
Like
being,
her twin.
And she's like a business owner. I mean, I feel like I treat you guys the same.
I don't know about that.
Not the owner comparing him sometimes Yubaba. Oh my gosh.
But what about the aunt from well, it's not even a Studio Ghibli movie.
What?
Grave of the Firefly.
Is it not? I totally thought it was.
I thought it
Oh,
was.
the aunt?
Oh,
What's the aunt's name?
I don't know.
But that aunt.
It's produced. It's directed by Miyazaki, but it's not.
It's not
produced.
considered as a.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Did not know that.
but I mean, most people consider it. I
Oh.
guess.
I also
Yeah.
didn't know it came out in 1988.
Yeah, it came
Yeah.
out long
Wow.
ago.
I didn't realize it was that old.
Have you seen it before? Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say you will cry.
It was sad. I remember watching it as a kid.
This is a guarantee.
Watch it again. No, I'm just kidding. Whoa, did you see that? It says Netflix 2024.
Oh yeah, it's coming next month
On Netflix? Is it like a new adaptation or is it
No,
just
that's
the
a
original-
remaster version.
Oh, that's
Oh, I didn't know that.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
coming to you on Netflix, not sponsored.
Look forward to it.
I would honestly say the worst characters in my opinion, for any Studio Ghibli movie would probably be what's Jisan from Princess Mononoke, the guy with the shoes and like the red, and he
The
had
monk?
like that guy who had all of his like what was his
Followers.
name? Yeah, what's his name? Jisan or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's the worst. Like I think
Yeah,
he's
he's
worse
pretty
than worse than Lady Eboshi, and Lady Eboshi was pretty solid.
Why would you say he's the worst? What did he do?
What did he do?
I haven't seen Prince One. Okay, that's why.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, he
okay.
sells them out. Well, so
He-
I think the whole point is he just is in it for money, right?
He's very
his
greedy.
pure motivation is just money, and the movie is very just at core very anti-capitalist, anti-imperialist sort of stuff. So like,
Oh, is that why you don't like the movie? Because it's anti-capitalism? Is that why? Is that why you don't like the movie?
it kind of is. They destroy the factory, and they have to start over from the beginning. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
They can make it more environmentally friendly factory.
They will, yeah. That's what
And
they had
which
at the
they
end.
ideally would do, but that's the ideal, right? And that's part of the movie. Is like it doesn't have to go into those details. It just kind of lets you.
Yeah, like well,
imagine what
at the
rest
end of
it's
the
gonna be.
movie, Lady Eboshi was like, "Oh, I need to find Ashitaka, and we're gonna start all over,
Start-
and
exactly,
like
start all over
be
again.
a lot better with with the nature, and the forest."
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but it's like that fucking housekeeper from Ariadne
Oh,
just
yeah,
rubbed me
yeah.
the wrong way. It's like she just wanted to exterminate this whole family for no fucking reason except that she's a bitch, pretty much.
Mm.
Okay. I see where you're coming
Like
from.
I can see that guy doing it for money, Lady Eboshi, because she want to protect her community. She's just being heinous.
Yeah, she's doing it to be mean. As you can see, we love Studio Ghibli movies, and we 100% have proven that it's an isekai in the
In some of those movies,
in all of those movies.
Princess Mononoke is not an isekai.
We can figure out a way to get there. Thanks for watching tonight. I am AT.
Tommy?
I'm Valerweeb.
And Justin.
I'm
Thanks for
sorry.
watching, guys.